Yo dudes and dudettes, your friendly neighbor JaxBlade is back, and today I just want to talk about an issue I see in some fighting series that, in my personal opinion, the Kengan series just doesn't have to extreme level yet. But before we get started, my channel is only 15,000 subscribers away from hitting 500,000 subs, so be sure to smash that like button and hit that subscribe button and share your energy with me so we can reach that goal together. Thank you all so much, and I love y'all. For those of you who may be new here, Kengan Ashura and its sequel, Kengan Omega, are two incredible martial arts series that do so much right that honestly, I'm at this point where I feel other series should take some notes. I've done quite a few videos in depth on Kengan that you can check out for yourself, and if you check out the series, I highly recommend checking out the manga over the Netflix CGI anime. While the Netflix CGI anime is not terrible, it cuts out so much stuff and so many characters, and also you miss out on awesome stuff like the Street Fighter crossover and the DANBERU crossovers, because you know, DANBERU and Kengan are in the same universe. It's always great to see them interact. But for now, let's discuss what makes this series stand above other typical fighting series. Besides those, god damn though. So with Kengan, the franchise at its surface can appear like your typical battle series. Big brolic dudes punching each other to find out who's the strongest and to be the strongest, like so many other series we've seen before. But something it does so masterfully comes down to its choreography, use of its characters, and its unpredictable narratives. Something that always saddens me a bit when it comes to fictional martial arts series or fighting series in general that started off more grounded is when the progression of technical skills learned takes a backseat to overwhelming power and strength, because it pretty much turns into, hey bro, let's play punch face till one of us drops. Bro, chaw, let's do it. Yeah. And they fucking like do that. Not all series do this, but quite a few series we follow become this way because we want to get that hype from,
I'm going to defeat you! This will change everything.
In some series, we watch the characters start off gradually mastering new techniques and abilities and seeing them grow in strength. But as time goes on, the strength and power gap becomes so insanely large, these typically become inconsequential to the grand scheme of things, and it can take away from the tension of a fight when it just comes down to each party trying to outstrength and overpower each other through the fight. Now, don't get me wrong, I do love emotional turmoil power-ups, and seeing someone who is getting their ass beat evolve and become the one laying the beating.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
This is still the undisputed greatest scene in Dragon Ball Z history to me. But when you've seen this type of power-up done so often in various series, it can start to lose impactful meaning since you were just waiting for the transformation power-up to happen to save them, since you know they've done it before. In my personal opinion, what makes a fight become one of the GOATs is when the characters have to use not only their strength, but their technical skills they've learned and wit to intelligently and effectively take out those stronger or more skilled than them, and it makes the win a lot more impressive. For example, strength and power feats are all a matter of setting expectation and framing power scales. Like, here's a great one, Vegeta using the Final Flash. While this was not a win in the series, the Final Flash was so impactful not because of its raw spectacle, but establishing the gulf in ability between Cell and Vegeta at the time. And then he pulled that feat, which for a moment seemed to bridge the gap. And what was so impactful was because, like, Vegeta was completely getting overwhelmed by Perfect Cell. He was getting his ass beat like bad, and it was like, how is he going to fight this guy? And so it was like, oh crap, he's gonna use this technique he learned to do it. Hopefully it can do something, and it almost did until, you know, he got his elbow to the ground. While Kengan fighters aren't blowing up planets, they do this sort of scenario masterfully with their fighters. Each of them is adept at their own personal skills and really showing how hard they work to perfect their craft. When I used to do MMA, my coach had a saying, make them fight your fight. So if someone is better at a different style than you, and you are the inverse of them, get them to fight your style, because that's when you'll get the upper hand. And we see Kengan do this all the time to an outstanding effect with its characters. Matter of fact, let's talk about the characters now. Kengan utilizes all of his fighters in a way that none of the top ones are jobbers. They do so much great work at establishing each fighter is talented, and while some are super OP, they give hints it's possible to beat the other given any day or situation if they prepped accordingly. Even characters like Koga, who is nowhere near the top fighters in the series, is working his way up, and in the future it seems like he lightly will be on par with them. But I love how he's called out for his trope in the series. When in other series, what usually happens is you'll have the strongest characters just take over everything, and everyone else will just be fodder compared to them later on, and more just emotional support and dead weight. And while Kengan is still growing, I hope they maintain this growth factor for all of its characters, and keep giving all of them something to do. And finally, the biggest thing Kengan is the undisputed GOAT at: subverting expectations for fights. You cannot call who's going to win a Kengan match. Like, literally, you have no idea who's going to win. The circumstances, the techniques, the story making characters act more aggressively, everything comes together to make it just as unpredictable as a real high-level fight. Oh, this character should win because of the narrative, or because it would subvert expectations. Nope, he's fighting a monster of a man, and he's already gotten beaten up a lot. No power of friendship here, boys and girls and non-binary pals. Well, this is becoming more prevalent these days. So many series make it clear you have a good feeling you know who is going to win that match, and you can call it about 85% of the time. With Kengan, you can lose real money betting on a fictional fight and get way too invested. It's beautiful, and I love the unpredictability of this series in addition to the choreography and each of the useful characters. Honestly, while there are a ton of great shows out there, I feel Kengan has become a master at this, and I hope future series take note of what to do right. But anyways, tell me, who is your personal favorite Kengan fighter? And type Kure wins if you made it this far in the video. And if you haven't read Kengan, I highly recommend checking it out. It's a super great manga. Both Kengan Ashura and Kengan Omega are phenomenal. But anyways, for those of you looking to transform like Kengan fighters, be sure to check out my programs down below that come with meal plans and calendars to help you succeed, and check out my Tough Like Tunes playlist where you can even train like certain Kengan fighters. And here is my Oma Tokita workout for those interested. But I hope you had a fun time, and remember, like I always say, keep calm, booyah on, and don't forget, moment tie. Peace out.
Hey yo, what's up dudes and dudettes, your friendly neighbor JaxBlade here, about to go to the gym, so I just wanted to film this little stinger, I guess, for the video, but I wanted to keep you posted. New Tough Like the Tune season starts on Wednesday or Thursday. It's going to be one of those days, Wednesday or Thursday. Wanted to make sure because sometimes, you know, copyright will pick up like certain clips and I'm like, oh, damn it, dude. But yeah, as most people guess, it's going to be on Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen or Jujutsu Kaisen. I used to think it was that way. Is it Jujutsu or Jujutsu? No, it's Jujutsu. It's Jujutsu because I watched on HBO Max and it said that was the name for it. But yeah, I wanted to give y'all a heads up for it, and it's gonna be fun, super cool. Check it out. Also have some other videos coming. Gonna start using shorts. I've been like revamping stuff so like I get more quality stuff out instead of just like putting random stuff out before, because while I do like doing various things, I want it to be more quality, especially like when I go into like 500k, because I'm hitting 500k soon. Like I want everything going forward to just be like super quality, nicely done, all that stuff, and my team is just working masterfully at it. And again, thank you all for your support. Like every time I get like a message like, hey, this helped me out so much, or like the mental health videos, they help me, people have been telling me those have been helping them out so much, and I'm just like so incredibly grateful that like it's been helping, because I just love to see it like go out there, because you know there's more to fitness than just, you know, looking super sexy and just like plowing all the stuff, you know what I mean? So it's just like, you know, a mental thing too, because that'll help you get there longer. But what else I want to say? Also, be sure to follow me on my Instagram, because if you follow me on my Instagram, you'll get to see like tons of like behind the scenes content stuff of like what I'm working on, and then especially check out like my stories, because my stories every week I'll do like this Q&A stuff, and then like I'll talk about like various things I'm going through. It's super fun. So go follow me at JaxBlade on Instagram. Also follow me at JaxBlade Fitness on Twitter. Very highly active on both Instagram and Twitter. So follow me on both those platforms just so I can help you out. But I want to say that very quickly again, thank you all so much. Going forward, just really wanting to grind and make stuff like super quality, and not just like, you know, Tough Like the Tunes and Would That Work Out, which is also coming back. I'll have a great Would That Work Out coming soon. Actually, multiple Would That Workouts coming, because I had like I've been on a binge recently of just like thinking of like stuff I could do. And yeah, just want to say that. And yeah, thank you again for watching. Again, with the Kengan stuff, I love Kengan. I love how Kengan Omega has been like progressing, like it's just gonna get me more and more hype. And then I just started reading like various things, because people have been suggesting various things, because like Super Eye Patch Wolf like mentioned Teppu, and I've loved Teppu for years. I don't know why I've never done a video on Teppu, so if you want me to do a video on Teppu, leave a comment down below. Also, there's this sprinter fitness manga I just started reading, which is very lewd, which I was like, oh, should I do a video on this? I most definitely can, so I might do a video on that in the future, but want to give you guys heads up. And I'm just talking to y'all now because it's been a while since I've talked to y'all, because I've just been grinding so hard on like various things to make it all good. But again, thank you all so much for your support. Y'all are great. And remember, like I always say, keep calm, booyah on, don't forget, moment tie. Hope you have a great one. I'm gonna go to the gym, get a good grind going, but peace!